So what's up, everybody? My name is Isaac Insenius. I go by the hip-hop alias of Kid Future. Um, I also do a little bit of stand-up here and there, but that's not relevant to this video. Basically, I wanted to put out a video on a perspective that I think everybody can relate to and understand, and just something that I feel has changed either for the better or worse as far as our social media is concerned. Sites like Facebook, SoundCloud, uh, YouTube especially. I'm kind of targeting them, not negatively. I'm just trying to figure some stuff out. But from what I've gathered over the last couple of years, and obviously you're wondering, why do we listen to you, Isaac? What do you know? Well, this is just my perspective. But from what I've gathered, like, if you consider videos back, let's say 3 to 5 years ago. I'm thinking a couple of years, but maybe even 3 to 5 years ago. You watch YouTube videos back then, and back for a while there, like 3 million views was like a big deal. Like, whoa, that's so many views, right? And the way I think it used to work is, um, the reason for that is obviously there was not as high of a demand of people getting on, watching videos, even though YouTube was pretty popular then as much as it is now. But there's a lot more kids now. You consider, like, not just you as adults and the generations before you, but even younger generations are now getting a hold of these phones and all that and have access to YouTube and etc. So there's a lot bigger demand of people getting on, obviously, and using the social media. That's huge as to why the numbers have increased. But another thing that you might consider is, do you remember when you'd get on and usually it'd ask, like, do you have a YouTube account, or are you a temp user or whatever, and so you would do that. And so it basically, if you're on as a specific user, then any video you watch, you basically get one play per subscriber. So you get on and you play, and let's say you watch that same video 1,000 more times, under that subscriber, it's only going to count as that one play. I'm wondering if maybe they changed it to where now, no matter what, you can be the same subscriber no matter how many times the video gets played, regardless of, even if you finish the video or what have you, you kind of hit play and that counts as a view. And I mean, you can go in, essentially, same with SoundCloud. What I've noticed is, I used to watch, I don't know if maybe my computer was slow or whatever, but I used to press play on my videos or my songs, and you press play once, and that was once. Once that user played on, I don't know if it was based off the computer or based off of that user, but you play it and that was just one play. You could play it 1,000 times and it's only that once. Now you get on SoundCloud and you could play your own song 1,000,000 times, and I think unless you have, like, the updated SoundCloud, the one that you purchase, you don't know who is watching it. It could have been 1,000,000 different people, or it could have been you hitting it 1,000,000 times. And once somebody sees, like, that big figure on a video, they're enticed to watch it because there's a reason there's that many views. Bada bing, bada boom. And you could take something that sucked, a song that's not even good, and you could really watch it 1,000,000 times and then start saying, hey guys, I got 1,000,000 views on SoundCloud, what do you think, check it out. I'm not saying people do that, like, that's not something I would do personally. I've just kind of, like, thought about it, like, maybe I should just play one of my, but wouldn't want to ruin one of my songs for myself. Like, if I played one of my songs 1,000,000 times, like, that shit's gonna get old, unless I did it in a way where I'm not listening to it. But anyway, that's kind of my perspective. Let me know what you think, or let me know if you have any ways you can prove against my theory. Like I said, I didn't really make any bold statements. I was just thinking, like, maybe that happened, because it's crazy how many views are out there. Now you look and it's like, if there's like an arsenal of about 30 names, Eminem's one, Taylor Swift, all these, now Mac Miller's another big dude, he's tight. All of them are cool and stuff, nothing against them, but yeah, isn't it crazy how just ridiculous the amount of views they're getting? And I'm wondering how much they're getting paid, because I know back in the day, you get 1,000,000 views on, like, a couple of your videos, you're buying a house in the hills. Back in the day, meaning like 5 years ago. Now I'm sure they had to cut back on how much they're given each video. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Peace.